tonight we're going to talk about something that I'm really quite excited about, because out of all of the therapies that we've talked about, this actually is affordable, reusable, implementable by the owner independently of their therapist. They can use it on a regular basis. It doesn't cost the earth. I'm loving this one tonight, but there's still some areas that we really need to talk about. So we're going to start off with microcurrents, go into TENS, which is transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation, and then go into something that may be less necessary for people, which is neuromuscular electrical stimulation. So let's start with microcurrent.
Right. The first indication or the first thoughts about microcurrents started in the 1800s, around about 1830. Carlos Mathieu, I think it was, followed by Du Bois-Reymond, French researchers way back then suggested that there were currents in the body that could be detected at wounds. And in the early stages, it was just a theory, but around about 1870, it was proven that if you have a lesion, then the voltage across the lesion, there is a voltage across it, and that voltage provides a current across the lesion for about 1 microamp. Now, 1 microamp might sound small, but if you think that 1 amp is 6.24 times 10 to the 18 electrons, you know, if 1 microamp is a million, so it's 6.24 times 10 to the 12 electrons. So it's quite a lot of electrons. Okay, so it's still going across it. And it is then referred to as the current of injury. Okay, it's the current you get through from injured lesions and whatever. So that being said, then if you move forward 100 years, probably a bit more than 100 years, then you've got people like Becker, who wrote the book Body Electric. He did experiments to find whether or not there were any currents in the body that helped with fractures or helped with injuries. And he worked with things like newts that can regenerate the bodies, the limbs if they lose